The best gift you can give yourself this Christmas? Fire your worst client. Not in January, not after the holidays, now. I'm Emilian from Solar Labs, and I'm about to give you permission to do something most business owners are too scared to do. Let me start with a question. Do you have a client right now that makes you want to quit? Someone who pays you late, asks for free revisions, complains about your pricing while demanding premium work, sends emails at 11 p.m. on Sundays demanding urgent changes. That client. Yeah, that one. Here's what I discovered analyzing 300 plus small business owners. The bottom 10% of clients generate 50% of the stress and consume 40% of your time. But they only bring 5% of your revenue. Let me do the math for you. You're working 40 hours a week. The bottom 10% takes 16 of those hours. That's 832 hours a year. At your average hourly rate, that's probably $50,000 of your time. But they're only paying you $5,000. You're losing $45,000 a year just to keep a client who makes you miserable. That's not business, that's Stockholm Syndrome with an invoice. So here's the framework, the Profitability plus Sanity test. Ask yourself 3 questions about your worst clients. Question 1. Are they profitable? Not do they pay me? Are they actually profitable? After you account for the time drain, the stress, the context switching, the 11 p.m. emails that wreck your sleep. If the answer is no, they're not a client. They're a hobby that costs money. Question 2. Are they a learning opportunity? Some unprofitable clients are worth it because they teach you something. You learn a new skill. You build a case study. You expand your capabilities. If your worst client is not teaching you anything, why are you keeping them? Question 3. Are they damaging your other relationships? This one is sneaky. If you are so exhausted from client X that you are short with client Y, or you are too burnt out to land client Z, that one client is costing you everything. If you answer no to any of these questions, you already know what you need to do. Fire them. Now here is the part that scares people. What if I need the revenue? This is where the psychology gets interesting. Most business owners think I cannot afford to fire them. But the real question is, can I afford to keep them? If firing that client means you have 16 extra hours a week, you can use those hours to land a better client. One that pays more, treats you well, does not email at 11 p.m. Write that proposal you have been putting off. Develop a new service line. Actually sleep. I talked to a consultant who fired her bottom 10% clients in January, lost $20,000 in annual revenue. By June, she had replaced it with clients who paid 40% more and required 50% less work. She went from stressed to thriving by doing less. Here is the SolarStream insight. At SolarStream, we have a tool called the Client Profitability Report. It shows you exactly which clients are profitable and which are draining you. Most business owners do not even know which clients they are losing money on. They just feel the stress and assume it's normal. It's not. Try your first report for free. Link below. But here's my real question for you. Who's your worst client right now? And more importantly, why are you still working with them? Type firing if you're ready to let them go. Type scared if you want to, but you're afraid. Type staying if you think they're worth keeping. I'm reading every answer. Because most of you are going to surprise yourself with your honesty. Next video, I'm showing you the exact language to use when you fire someone without burning the bridge. Because sometimes you need to end a relationship professionally, but you always need to end it. And I'll see you Tuesday.